Hello? Hello, we ready to get witchy today? We're gonna get back into the witch game? Wait a minute. Can you hear the game? I was playing music, but I think you can. I don't have my headphones on. Yeah, I should have just left this on. I should have just left the sounds of the game on. Oops. 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 I tried to play music over it. I don't know if that sounded good or not. I don't know what you can hear because I don't have my headphones on because I'm charging them before we start playing. Hello, T-Stein. Thank you for subscribing. Whoops. Now you can just hear the train. Now you just get to hear the train. Little Ghost Spooky, thank you for subscribing. Hello, hello, hello. I put a collar on today. It's been a while since I put a collar under a sweater. Here's some beeps and bops. Yeah, there should be a train going. I don't remember. I don't remember a whole lot about where we left off. I do know there's a mysterious other witch that has disappeared, and we're staying in her house in the meantime because we got off the train on the way to school to help this little village, and I don't remember anything else, but we're gonna just get into it and see if I can figure out what the heck's going on. It's been so long. We have potions that we need to make. I don't remember. So I think we'll just jump in. I think there was grinding that you could do before there was more story of just like getting ingredients and stuff, and I did not do that. But maybe that's what we do today, and we see what's up. Oh yeah, there's that weird guy. Bro, I don't remember, but it'll come back to me, I think. It'll come back to me. I still don't know why Nightbot is like this. Why is he like this? KQ, thank you for subscribing. What do you want, Nightbot? What do you want? I don't understand. Well, we're gonna play Sons of the Forest again? I don't know. But we do have a little group with all the girlies that did play it, but we're planning to play Phasmophobia soon. But also maybe potentially Demonology, because it looks like it's Phasmophobia, but scarier. And I kind of want to play that, but also, yeah. And no, I was not joking about the drama in yesterday's Empires. It's getting dramatic. It is dramatic. I am the drama. But, yeah, I do not know what Nightbot wants. He says, go to nightbot.tv, and then I go there, and it's like, no, you're good. Whatever. Whatever, Nightbot. Sending mixed signals. He's just mad because I kicked him. We don't have the group set yet for what we're going to play, but we're talking about how we want to play more Phasmophobia, and we want to play Demonology, or Demonologist, whatever it's called. Apparently there's a cat in the lobby, and he gets really fat if you stay there and don't leave the lobby, and I love that. That sounds great. That's awesome. My Tamagotchi is okay. He's in a stage of pause because us and all of the people who have Tamagotchis are in what we've all been calling the Great Pause while we... I don't know while we what. We're just in the Great Pause right now. That's what everyone has called it. We're going to do the Great Unpause where we all unpause at the same time because there's a lot of people sitting on Tamagotchis that are all just in pause right now because we all got a little bit too busy. And it gets a little overwhelming because you're constantly on top of a Tamagotchi and then they have to make babies with other Tamagotchis. But it is the great event that is known as the pause. Ooh, I haven't watched Catherine's episode, so I don't know how hers ends, but mine's dramatic. Mine's very dramatic. Mine's so dramatic, but I had to be. I had to be dramatic. And it gotta be angsty, and then it makes it all that much sweeter when maybe we make up later. But who knows? Maybe I'll just stay and end the series evil. I haven't really fully decided. I don't know. I didn't know you could pause it. Oh, heck yeah, you can. Oh, no, his battery's low. Oh, I haven't looked at it in a while, actually. Uh-oh, I was going to show you what it looks like paused, but it has a low battery, so I got to change that, too. Which, I feel like that did not last very long. The battery that I put in was only from a couple months ago. I guess that is that long. I don't know. I thought batteries last more than that. Who are you playing with? This is not a multiplayer game. As far as I'm aware, it can only be played alone. I'm pretty sure. We're going to continue where we left off with this game. You ever think of doing a makeup tutorial? You must not be aware of my second channel where I have many times done makeup tutorials and get ready with these. So you should check it out. There will be more videos there soon. I have 2 more pieces of cider clothes coming because I bought 2 more things, and then I'm going to do the cider haul. And then later this week, I'm getting the P.O. box. But lately, I've been focusing on the VOD channel and getting a lot of the VODs all caught up. There's so many VODs, so many things. We do have a lot more button videos we could watch too, because I haven't watched all of them. There's many more still. But yeah. I'll send a link to my second channel. It is also on my main channel in the channels section, but here's the link. I did very recently an updated makeup routine, and then I have my old one, and I did have other makeup videos, but I got rid of them. But I have done it. That was what that whole channel was for. That's what it's gonna be for. And for clothes and stuff like that, and reactions and things like that too. But I haven't made any in a little bit. But I have 2. One already filmed, but I need a P.O. box first, and then one that I have all the clothes for, except for 2 more that are on their way. But yeah, how we doing today? What's going on this fine day? For you guys. I ran out of K-cups today, and I didn't realize how hard it is to make coffee when you don't have K-cups. It takes so much time. You have to boil water. You have to set up your press, or you have to get, what's it? You have to get your pour over. You have to... So many more steps than just when you have a K-cup, but I ran out of K-cups, and so I would have had a coffee right now, but I don't want to make another one because it takes so much time. It takes too long. And I have to grind my beans. I don't have any coffee grounds, so I have to grind my own beans, and that just also takes too long. First day of nice spring weather. We're having some nice weather today too. We're having some good weather. California finally decided, hey, we're gonna stop raining now. We get it. We got it. You have enough, and we're not gonna let it keep raining anymore. Spring is already kicking me with allergies. I'm so glad I don't have allergies, and I've never had an allergy. Unless you count my allergy that I have to the color purple. But I think that one doesn't count the same. I don't have real allergies that matter. You know what I'm sad about? I lost my ring again, but I'm pretty sure it's in the washing machine. But I pulled out the silver one in the meantime. But just isn't the same. I don't like silver jewelry. I like gold. But it flew off my finger. I fidget so much with these rings that I wear away the inside layer of the ring. And it has already happened on one occasion that I had one for so many years. And I fidgeted so hard that over those years, I wore away the inner layer, and all of the little pins keeping the gears on became exposed and fell out. And I literally wore the ring down to be another whole size bigger than it was in the first place. That's starting to happen to the other one, and that's why it flew off my finger, because it's gotten too big because I fidget so damn hard. So that's why I have 2 of them currently, and I got one of them had to be thrown away because I fidgeted so hard that I broke the ring. You ever fidget so hard you break your fidget ring that's made of stainless steel because you fidgeted so much you frictioned away an entire layer of steel? Or are you normal? The rings you can find, just Google gear ring. You'll find lots of different kinds of them. Lots of different styles. But just a gear ring. Or fidget ring if you don't really want it to be gears. There's lots of different kinds of fidget rings out there. Some cute little dainty ones. But I really like this one. Because I don't like the kind that you spin the top of. Because I can't do that with one hand. Where with this one I can sit and do... I have like a way of fidgeting specifically. Uh-oh. Wolfie, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. But I don't think... No, we don't need to be concerned. No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm doing just fine. I just got anxiety all the time. I think the worst thing about anxiety is that there isn't ever a reason for it. Like, there isn't a source. I mean, not all the time. When you just generally have anxiety, there isn't a reason. You just are that way. And then, for me, it comes in waves. But the waves are really, really big. So when I'm not having my anxiety, I go through a really long period on, like, the down. Not down in a bad way, but down on, like, a chillin' kind of way. It's for a nice long time, and I'm just kind of vibing out. And then the wave comes, and they're always big ones. And then I have anxiety for, like, months. And it's awful, and I have to keep talking myself down out of it. But then eventually it goes away. But it's also big, long periods of anxiety, and then big, long periods of no anxiety. And I'm like, why the fuck was I anxious for? And then I have, like, a stupid amount of confidence that then I need to reel myself back in, and I don't know how to find a balance in between. But that's what it is for me. It's like big periods. Big waves. The worst thing is that my anxiety lives in my stomach. That's where it hits me the most. I know people who have their anxiety affects them in their head in the form of, like, literal headaches and migraines. My anxiety lives in my little tummy, and I get little pits in my stomach, and I get nauseous. I'm so nauseous. I get fat headaches whenever I get anxious. See, some people, their anxiety is in their, like, physically in their head. It's in all of our heads. It's in all of our heads. But physically, some people, I feel like it either lives in your head where you get headaches, or you're the person that has anxiety that lives in your stomach. I don't know if there's any other type, but I guess physical exhaustion in your entire body is possibly another one, but I don't know about that. I feel like it's either headaches or it's stomach aches. It's one or the other. Which I think I get from my mom. She's an anxious tummy person, and then my sister is an anxious headache person, and my dad is an anxious headache person, so I think those are the two types. I think there's two only. Anxiety lives in my ribs. Never mind, there's also chest kind. I didn't think about that. Just kidding, there's 3 types. there's head, chest, and stomach. Chest pain, that's a very real one. Just kidding. There's 3. I forgot about that one. But I'm definitely a tummy person. 100%. I've gotten so anxious I just had to throw up. And then I can't eat. And then it's lame because I love food. But I just have no appetite. There was a period of time, and it's because it's such big periods of time. There was a whole period of, like, 2 months. 2 months straight. Actually, no, it wasn't 2 consecutive. Well, okay. The first month of this period of anxiety, I ate only Subway for both meals every day. Only 2 meals also because I wake up a little bit later being like 10, and I just have coffee and I don't eat because I can't eat in the morning either. My tummy is too sensitive for it. But I was eating Subway for lunch and dinner every single day for a month. Not even exaggerating. And then the next month I was like, okay, I gotta stop ordering every time. But what I would do is I would order 2 sandwiches at lunch and then save my dinner sandwich for later. Or I'd order 2 foot-long ones and then I'd have half and half. And then I have tomorrow's 2 meals ready too. And Subway, honestly, if there's going to be a meal you eat for all meals every single day, there could be worse. There's definitely worse. Definitely better. But then the next month I was like, I have to stop ordering food. So I have to start making food. But I wasn't in a period where I wanted to feed myself properly still. And I was too anxious and I just didn't have an appetite and I just needed something to get the job done. And so that was, every single meal became a serving of mac and cheese and a serving of sloppy joe mixed together in a bowl because I could make both of those in big batches and they'd last the week. And then I'd also additionally have a rotisserie chicken and that was all I ate. I'm fine now though. I'm okay now. Now my meals right now, because sometimes I just don't want to put my energy into thinking of different things to eat, and I can absolutely eat the same thing every single day until I die, if it tastes good. Sometimes that thing changes too, and it's like you just have a different rotation of the thing you eat every single day for a month. And then the next month is a different thing, but it's still the same thing every day. You know what I mean? That works for me. And right now it's every morning lunch. I don't know why I did quotes. It is lunch because I don't eat breakfast. It's been apricot jam and peanut butter on toast, like a toasted PB&J. And then lunch I think of it as breakfast because it's the first meal I eat, but it is at lunch, and then it's dinner. And then my dinner has been a bowl of rice with seaweed, egg scrambled in, sesame oil, soy sauce, a little bit of sriracha and mayo. I'm just like chucking sauces in there. I don't care. And then I also have some frozen chicken because I feel like, and broccoli, so I could throw those in. Love a good bowl of rice you just chuck things into because it's so easy. And that's what we're doing right now. That's where I'm at right now. I think I'm on like the tail end. I don't know where I'm at actually. Whenever I'm having the period of anxiety time, I don't know at which point, if I'm like near the beginning of it or near the end of it or smack dab in the middle. But that's where I am. At least I'm not ordering food because I was ordering a poke bowl every single day. And I was like, this has to stop. We can't do this every single day. Do you cook the frozen chicken? Yeah. I'm not eating just frozen chicken. Dude, frozen things though, game changer. Get frozen veggies. Forget fresh veggies if that's just, it's hard to eat properly every single day. There's so much work. There's so much. And there's other things too every day that you're having to do. And sometimes food's not the one you want to be putting all your energy into. Frozen veggies, frozen chicken, frozen fucking everything. I don't care. Put it in my freezer. I wish that the fridge section of my fridge was the freezer section. I wish the big part was freezer because I have more things I'd like to keep in there. And less things in the fridge. Or just split even. Normalize having equal part fridge and freezer because freezer's too small. Freezer's too small. On the plus side, I have on the way, Minecraft so kindly is sending me a mini fridge that is shaped like a creeper, and I'm gonna keep it in my bedroom full of Coke Zeros only. But at least that frees up some fridge space in my fridge, but I don't need space. But I'm getting a creeper fridge and I'm so excited. It's gonna be cool. I have to get rid of a cat bed to make room for it though, but I don't think she cares. Oh yeah, she's here, by the way. She's in there, I think. She doesn't care. She's not bothered. She doesn't even like... Girl. She doesn't like, things. I was gonna disturb her, but I've just decided right now I don't want to do that, actually. Just kidding. I'm gonna sit back down. We're gonna leave her alone today. Ron Moon, thank you for subscribing. Haunt of Harper, thank you for subscribing. Lucky 13. We did not start playing yet, but we will in seconds. We'll figure out where we're at in the story and stuff like that. Sometimes you just have to do enough just to get by and be alive and not in the absolute worst way possible. So you feed yourself the way that you can. I also really love bags of just spring mix. I portion those out into like quarters and I chop half an apple into each, and then I drown it in ginger dressing. I also found a recipe on TikTok that is a similar salad, but instead of like lettuce and spring mix, it's chopped up like sweet peppers and cucumber. So it's like a crunchy, but then they do ginger dressing and then they put like a crunchy chili oil on top. And I was like, that's right up my alley. I love cucumbers. They're the best vegetable. And so that's going to be like a new snack every single day. I will eat the same thing every single day. And then I also have a way of showering when I'm really not liking showering, because sometimes I just don't want to be cold after. And all of the time I don't want to have wet hair after, but I can't do anything about that. I hate having all of this hair wet after the shower. It's the worst feeling. So I try to not wash my hair as much as I don't have to. So then when I go in the shower, I have different days that are different things that I focus on mainly, because I'm not doing everything every single time I shower. That's just too much. So some days is shaving. Some days is washing my hair. Some days is extra exfoliate, get the scrubber and exfoliate whatever. I have like a scratchy towel thing. I don't know what it's called, but we focus on one thing each time, because I'm not doing all of that every single time. I'm not that dirty. Everything shower is like a once a week. I'm glad this is a thing. Okay, yeah, there is an everything shower sometimes, and it is a treat when I get around to it. I love being in the shower. I hate after the shower because I don't like to be cold and wet, and that's the part that I'd like to avoid. But Scratchy towel. Scrowl. But yeah, you do, throughout the week, you do different things in the shower that are like what you're getting into the shower for. Some of the days, it is just a jump in, rinse, soap up a little bit, but not like hyper focus on actually exfoliate and scrubbing super hard. But you know, you soap everywhere. I hope. I watched recently, we're gonna play after this story, but I watched recently a TikTok of a Am I the Asshole story that was basically the girlfriend saying, was she a jerk for making her boyfriend feel like disgusting and dirty? But you'll never believe what this man was doing, or rather was not doing. He wasn't wiping his butt ever. He said he didn't like dry paper on his asshole. So he just didn't. And then he'd like shower if it was especially bad. Because the girlfriend was like, what if you've Taco Bell? He's like, I'll just get in the shower. Excuse me. Also, can we normalize either a bidet or wet wipes? Because if you don't like the dry paper, that's valid. But like, don't not do anything. That's disgusting. That's so... How are we not itchy all of the time? Constantly, always. Not me eating right now. We went from talking about food to this. I've seen some bad hygiene in men. And I've made some excuses for it when I was dating them. I feel like that's just... I can't do that anymore. Especially at that level. That's unreal. That's disgusting. I can't understand how men don't think that... Not all men! But how is it that so many don't know about washing your ass properly? You're not using soap down there? What? You thought water was enough? What? You thought that meant it was clean? No. You don't have soap? What? Nah, not for me. It's just too common. It's not all men, but it's just way too common. It shouldn't be happening this often. How is it like this? How? Oh my goodness. I've seen some bad things, dude. I've seen the worst. No, because I never saw a man that just straight up didn't wipe after pooping at all. I had never, and I hope I never encounter a person like that. Oh dear God. Well. Anyway. Now that that's been talked about. 28-in-1 soaps all the time. You do need a few different ones. I get that it's annoying to have different soaps for different things, but you do. Because they're all made with different ingredients and different purposes, and you just do need different ones. I can't make this work. My bangs, as soon as I get in control of them, I tried a little roll to keep them in the middle and not have my parts visible, but I can't do it. Yeah, this is unacceptable. Body wash in his hair before I met him? Oh no. Oh no. 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 So they all taste the same. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this is all about. Let me get the thing ready. Here. That should do it. Woo! And these should be charged, I think. Mousy the Ghosty, thank you for subscribing. Oops, I just turned them off. And back. Oh, I was like, I can't hear. That's not good. Okay, good. We can hear. We can hear. Everything's fine. Woo. I knew someone that didn't know how to do laundry properly. Oh, can I talk about this for just like 5 more minutes? I knew someone that didn't know how to do laundry properly, and they thought that you could just chuck clothes in the washing machine without detergent, and that it was clean. They thought that was cleaning their clothes, and they were like, well, I'm not really sweating, so it only really needs water. It doesn't need soap. And I was like, no, it does. It does need soap. You can't just chuck water. You can't just put your clothes in the washing machine and not put detergent in. It's not clean. It's not clean. And dude, the thing is, and I get that this is a thing that happens commonly, and unfortunately, a lot of the times it is done intentionally, where it has a name and it's weaponized incompetence. But the way that it is very common that this happens with men, but the thing I don't understand about it, and I get that weaponized incompetence is supposed to be like they don't want to, and they want someone to do it for them, so they're going to do it poorly or say that they can't do it, so that it has to be done for them. And it's like, it's a manipulative tactic, and it's intentional. But the way that I am way too prideful and would never accept defeat from a chore. You don't know how to do laundry? I would never accept defeat there and just be like, I just can never know how to do this simple task. That's a cowardly, weak move. I am going to learn how to do it, and I'm going to learn how to do it right and well. I don't know how to hang up a picture frame in my house. I'm about to go to the Home Depot. I'm going to buy the nails that I need and a hammer. I'm going to watch a tutorial. I'm going to figure out how to do it. I'm going to learn how to do these things for myself because I'm a goddamn adult. I could never be like, no, this chore is too hard for me. I'm not going to. Even if I was lying, you could never catch me saying something like that. I would never accept defeat from a simple chore. And I have seen so many TikToks of girls just being like, I want to build this thing in my house. I don't know how to do it. I want to figure out how to do it. I'm going to learn how to do this thing that I've never done before. I'm going to become so handy around my house so that I don't need somebody else to do it for me. And it's great to be able to be independent where you don't need anything from anyone else, but don't forget that also you don't have to do everything by yourself. But just the way that I would never, even in a lie, be like, no, I can't do it, so I won't do it. Or I don't know how to do it right, so I think you should do it. Never. Weak. Never. I want to learn how to do these things. And I know that it's on purpose, but still. Too much pride. Too much pride here. All right. Okay, I don't know how to start the game. Nope, none of those buttons are it. That's not the button. That's not the button. No, that one's not the button either. Hello? Oh. It was Z. Who makes it Z? Who does that? Only the weak shall ask for help. Now, that's not a good idea either. Saying that asking for help is weak is not a good idea. Just refusing to try to learn how to do something for yourself. That's weak. You don't have to do everything yourself. All right, I don't know where I am in this game. Oh, I don't know the buttons either because I didn't mean to do that. Look at us. Look at us, our little lady here.